Hello everyone, welcome back to the session. Myself Saraswati, Assistant Professor, Department of Information Science and Engineering, MIT, Mysore. Today I will be teaching you the motivational theories. So first and foremost thing is you need to understand what is motivation. It is nothing but inspiring the employees or subordinates in the organization to contribute with zeal and enthusiasm towards the organizational goal. It is nothing but inspiring the subordinates or the employees of the organization in order to enhance their willingness, which is going to improve the performance of the employee. So in general, we can say performance can be defined as the product of ability to do the work followed by the willingness to work. So mathematically we can write the performance as ability to work and willingness to work. So in any organization, management or the manager has to make sure that all the employees need to be motivated. So many psychologists have studied the behavior of the human and formulated the findings they have made in the form of motivational theories. So this motivational theories helps us to understand the human behavior and also what is going to motivate the employees in the organization. Let us have a look into 6 different types of motivational theories you will be having in the syllabus. So these are the 6 different motivational theories the psychologists have came up with. They are nothing but Maslow's need hierarchy theory, Herberg's 2-factor theory, McClelland's achievement theory, Victor Vroom's expectancy theory, Adams' equity theory and Skinner's behavior modification theory. So let us have a look into each one of them in detail. So I will be starting with the Maslow's need of hierarchy theory. Maslow's need hierarchy theory states that there are 5 different types of needs that needs to be fulfilled by each and every individual who will be working as an employee in any of the organization. It is going to dictate the state of human behavior. So he has explained the hierarchy in the form of pyramid. So this is the lowest level of need which needs to be fulfilled by all and every individual of the employees who will be working in any organization, which is nothing but psychological needs. It includes food, shelter, proper sleep and all. So once the psychological needs is going to be fulfilled, then the human can go or look into the next need called as the safety needs. So here all the employees who will be working for any organization so wants to have their safety. The safety can be either physical safety or else the economic safety. So they have to have the different types of safety measures, right? One is physical and another one is called as economic safety. So what is this physical safety is all about? So they want to be away from threat or violence, that is about the physical safety needs. When it comes to the economic needs, they want to have a job, that is their job should be secured and also they will to have regular income. So and also they have to make some kind of investment for their safety purpose. So this is the second safety needs which is going to be fulfilled by any of the employee who will be working in any organization. So once these two needs are going to be fulfilled, then they are going to think about the next level need called as social needs. So this social needs is all about belongingness of any individual with their family as well as with their co-workers or co-employees in the organization. So they are going to like to love and be loved by their family members and also expect that other members in the organization has to accept every individual in the organization. So they want to participate in social gatherings. So they want to become members in some kind of a union in the organization or in the club, right? So that type of social needs is expected by every individual who will be working in any organization. So once that is going to get fulfilled, then they are going to move to the next level called as esteem needs. So here every individual wants the respect from others. So it is going to be called as self-respect. So everyone expects to get respect from others. That is, this kind of respect can be obtained by any employee if they have some kind of recognition in the working place, right? And if they have done something achievement, if they have achieved something, they can respect, they can get the respect from their co-workers or the peers or from the superiors. And also they would like to have their own self-esteem, that is respect on their oneself, individual itself. So this is going to come for any particular individual. So when they are going to build up the confidence by doing more number of projects, and also when they have made some kind of achievement, or when they have learnt different languages, which is going to be helpful for them to carry out the next level task which will be assigned to them in the organization. Once all these lower level needs are going to be fulfilled, then they are going to look for self-actualization. It is nothing but perceiving one's own personal growth. So how can they improve in what they are doing? So if they are a musician, so in what way they can get the recognition, right? So they need to think about it. If they are a good leaders in the organization, so what are the leadership qualities they need to have? They have to possess all the different types of leadership qualities. Then it is going to help them to recognize themselves in what good way they are in. So what is their personal growth and all, it is going to help them out to have a look into their own ability, right. This is all about Maslow's need hierarchy theory. Let us move on to the next one. Herberg's two-factor theory. So here there are one set of factors where it is going to provide the job dissatisfaction to many of the individuals who will be working in the organization, and there will be another set of factors which is going to provide the job satisfaction. So Herberg's is going to consider these two factors as hygiene factor and motivational factors. Hygiene factors can also be called as maintenance factors, which is going to provide the individuals the job dissatisfaction if it is not present or if it is absent, and motivational factors are going to be considered as the job satisfaction. So here, what are the hygiene factors that we can consider, right? So the first one is salary or the pay. Employees are going to work in the organization. When the employees have been hired in the organization, they will be allocated with some work. So for whatever the work they will be performing in the organization, they are going to get the pay. It means that the organization is going to fix up the salary for all the employees who will be working in the organization irrespective of any department. So if whatever the work done by the employee, if they are not getting the proper output, then it is going to lead to job dissatisfaction. Then whenever the companies are going to make the policies called as company policy or administrative policy, it should be flexible enough, it should be fair, and also it is flexible in order to get changed. Flexibility according to the employees is whenever they are in need of a vacation, the company has to give the vacation. Likewise, whenever they want to have a hike in the salary, they need to consider like that. Right. So henceforth they expect, that is employees are going to expect that the whatever the company is going to make the policies, it should be fair enough and it is also flexible. Next is working conditions. To work in any organization, working condition should be safe, clean and hygienic. So in the working place, whatever the equipments employees will be using, it should be in a proper condition. It needs to be maintained in a proper manner within the organization. Then all the employees will to have the status where it should be familiar and retained for a longer period of time. Every employee who will be working in the organization has to have a good interpersonal relationship with their peer members. That is nothing but the employees who will be working in a group or within the department, and also they have to have a good relationship with their superiors and also with their subordinates. So employees also in need of job security. So if there is no job security in the organization, the employees may be thinking always that anytime they can be removed, and henceforth it is not possible for them to get motivated, and hence it is going to lead to the job dissatisfaction. So then quality of supervision can also be added here. When the job has been allocated to the employees, proper guidance should be received from the superior, right, by every employees who will be working in that particular task. So whenever there is a doubt for any of the employee, it needs to get cleared by their supervisor, and they expect the complete information should be given by the employer or the superior in order to carry out the task and successfully complete that particular assigned task. Looking into the motivational factors, we have something called as recognition. So what is this recognition? When the employees are going to do the task or complete the task within the given time, they need to be recognized by their managers and praised the individuals who has completed the task or the given job. It is going to provide the job satisfaction, thereby it is going to motivate the employee to work or contribute more in future tasks also. Whenever some kind of achievement has been done by the employees, it needs to be identified and some kind of reward or else appreciation should be given by their superior. Employees always expect the growth in their job, irrespective of whatever the position they are working currently. They always expect a promotion to the next level, so that they can serve in different levels within the organization for a longer period of time. Then responsibility. Managers of the organization have to give some kind of responsibility towards the work which is going to be carried out by the employees in the organization. Next is challenging work. Whatever the work which is assigned to any of the individual, it itself has to have some kind of a challenge, meaningful, right? So whatever the work the employees are going to do, they have to learn from that the things which they might have known earlier. Opportunity is the one thing which is expected by most of the employees, where they want to work in more number of projects, which is very challenging, and also they want to get an opportunity to make the decision about their work and all. So this is all about the Herberg's two factors theory. So here the absence of any of these is going to lead to job dissatisfaction among the employees of the organization. If it has been maintained well within the organization, so all these factors are going to help the employees to give the job satisfaction for whatever the work they are doing in the organization. So let us move on to the next one called as McClelland's achievement theory. McClelland's achievement theory states that any individual has to have one of the three driving motivators. They are nothing but the need of achievement, the need of achievement. It is the urge of any individual to perform well or to achieve something in what they do. It is the urge of a person to achieve something in what they do, right? So example, if the person is a lawyer, then he wants to win the cases. If he is a doctor, he wants to treat more number of patients and wants to achieve or get some name and recognition, right? So likewise, so it is the urge of a person to achieve something in whatever the job they will be doing. Next is need of power. It is the urge of many people to have power. So they want to control others, right? So since they are well disciplined, they expect the same from other person also. So here they enjoy their status along with their recognition. Then the need of affiliation. It is nothing but it is the urge of the person to have interpersonal relationship with the peer members or with the superiors or with the subordinates. So they want to collaboratively work in a group. They avoid conflicts and they want always to be identified and recognized by other person. So they expect other person in the team or in the department to be liked, right? So these are the different achievement theory under McClelland's achievement theory. So moving further, let us have a look into the fourth one, that is Victor Vroom's expectancy theory. According to Victor Vroom's expectancy theory, so here the employee who will be working in the organization is going to think about whenever he is going to put the effort, does he get the expected output or not. So here Victor Vroom's expectancy theory has been classified into 3 different types. They are nothing but expectancy, instrumentality, and valence. In order to understand these 3 points, I have written a simple diagram. It means that what is all about expectancy. If the individual is going to put an effort, does it give or result in high performance? It means that if I put high effort, does it lead to high performance? It means if I work hard, it is going to be the high performance to the organization or not. It is the expectancy. Then what is this instrumentality is all about? If I perform well, then it is possible for me to get the required output, right? So this is nothing but the instrumentality. Then what is valence? Valence is whatever the output that have been obtained by any of the employee in the organization, does it value for them or not, right? So what does it mean? Every employee in the organization is going to work for different departments. When they have been hired to work for any of the department, they will be given with the different task. So if they are going to put their high effort, does it lead to high performance? Does it be recognized by their supervisor or the manager? Does they get the praise from it or not? So that is what the expectancy of any individual who will be working in the organization is all about. Then instrumentality. So when they are giving better performance towards the task which has been given to each and every individual, so does the company in turn giving the proper output? Say for example, if the task has been assigned to the individual, if he or she is going to complete the task within the deadline and complete it without any mistakes, then the output, that is the expectation of an individual, is to get some perks or praise. It purely depends upon one individual to another individual. So if X person is willing to get money out of whatever the performance that they have given to the task, so if they get money, they get satisfied. So if the person is willing to get an opportunity to work in more number of projects in future, if they are able to get, because they have given their high performance in order to reach the organization goal, so then they get satisfied. They do not need some time of vacation. They may in need of that is a break from the work. So all those things is not going to help. Depending upon the individual interest in obtaining or getting the output, the supervisor or the manager has to identify the output expected by each and every individual, and accordingly if they are going to give, it is going to definitely motivate the employees to work by putting more effort sincerely for future tasks. So this is all about Victor Vroom's expectancy theory. Let us move on to the next one, that is Adams' equity theory. So here Adams' equity theory says that the employee is going to get motivated, or it is going to be defined as the ratio between the employee's input and the employee's output. So here the motivation is going to be defined as the ratio of employee's input to the employee's output. So what are the employee's input? the skills, the performance they are going to make in completing the task, right? So learning many different languages which are needed to complete the job. So the employee's output can be to get the proper salary or pay to their work or perks or incentives when it comes to intangible means. It could be praise, recognition, reward and so on, or going to be considered as the outputs where the employee is going to expect, right? So Adams' equity theory wants to balance the employee's input and the employee's output. So whatever the work that will be carried out by the employees in the organization, if they are going to get a proper salary or paid insurance or some days off or vacation or praise or recognition or rewards like that, so they will be satisfied and they are going to get motivated by the appreciation which has been given by their managers, and henceforth they can put more effort in the coming up or the next projects which they are going to be chosen to complete the, or they might be given by the new task, right? So this is all about Adams' equity theory. So let us have a look into the last motivational theory, that is nothing but Skinner's behavioral modification theory. It is all about the treatment in order to modify the behavior of the employees who will be working in the organization. It means behavioral modification is nothing but transforming the unwanted behavior to the desired one. So that is all about behavioral modification which has been given by Skinner's. So it involves the variation in consequences resulting from target behavior. Consequences that is going to strengthen the behavior is going to be called as reinforcement, and consequences which is going to weaken the behavior is going to be called as punishment. Again, in reinforcement, we have positive reinforcement and negative reinforcement. So when the employee has been given with a task, and if he completes the task within the due date successfully, then the manager has to praise that particular individual employee. It helps the employee to get motivated from the appreciation they have received from their superior or from the manager. Negative reinforcement is all about, even though the employee has completed the given task within that time, and if the manager is not going to recognize it or does not praise, then it is going to be called as the negative reinforcement. Then consequences which weakens the behavior is called as punishment. So in this punishment also we are having positive and negative one. So positive punishment is all about, one, the employee has been given with a car in order to use that particular car for business purpose, and if that employee has been used for his own personal work, then the manager is going to take away the car which is given to that particular employee for business purpose. So this is going to be called as positive punishment. Then what is about the negative punishment? If any employee arrives to the important meeting late, then the manager is going to scold in front of everyone. So it is going to be hurted by that particular individual. This is going to be called as negative punishment. So here from all this theory we can say that whatever the motivational theories we had learnt till now, from this we can understand that there are something which needs to be motivated for the employees in order to work or put their complete effort towards the achievement of the organization goals. So in this case, the manager has to identify whatever the task which has been completed by the employee or whatever the achievement they have done. So they need to identify and praise them or reward them with either cash amount or something else, right? It is going to motivate the employees. Even if they have completed or not up to the mark, whatever the goal which has been given to them or whatever the task which has been given to the employees. So our that is managers needs to appreciate whatever the work which has been done by that particular employee, right? So and then praise them. So it is going to create a positive attitude in the employee's mind, and it is going to help them to get motivated and put more effort in future for whatever the tasks they will be assigned with in future. So these are the 6 different motivational theories that has been learned in this particular hour. So hope all of you have understood the concept. I will stop at this point of time. Thank you.